What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today's video, it's going to be a good one. We're doing the rant of a football coach. Now, these are different things I have collected over my time as a football coach that I want to go over, so players watching these videos can understand, just stop doing these, and football coaches watching these videos can relate, because these things, they're tough. Okay. The first one's going to be a little controversial, but normally it's on one side more than the other. So that is when a player messes up, right? You clearly see him mess up on a play, and you yell at him, right? You're screaming at him. He goes, "Yeah, I know, coach, my bad, my bad." And we're like, "No shit, it's your bad," right? We know. Everyone around you knows it's your bad. There's no reason to say my bad. Just let it go and keep going, right? That is the worst as a coach. I hate that when players say my bad. Now on the flip side, if there's like a mistake where it's like, you know, like a bunch of stuff went wrong, if a player comes out and says, "No, like, coach, that was my bad," then it's like nice, because then it's like player owning up to a problem. But when you know exactly who it was, them coming back and saying my bad just doesn't help. Okay, now I feel like this happens every year on every football team, right? And that's when you have a new coach, and it's a coach that just graduated high school and comes back to coach the very next year. But there's very clearly two different kinds of coaches that come right out of high school. The number one kind is going to be people that actually are good at football. They have a great understanding of the game. They just didn't play the next level, or they're going to a school that doesn't play football, or whatever that kind of situation. Basically, they want to be there as a coach, right? Number two is going to be the now coach who just has a bunch of friends on the team. When you just have a player's coach that is there kind of just dicking around and making it harder and really getting no actual work done, it's a pain, right? It's just annoying. All right, it's happened to everyone. Some are a little worse than others, but coaching someone else's position, I get it. If you're a 30-year vet coach, you've coached probably DB, linebacker, and D-line if you've worked on the defense, right? You've probably done it all. And that's all fine and dandy. But if you're now coaching D-line and there is a new DB coach and you go over and out-coach the new DB coach, it's annoying, right? I get it, you have a wealth of knowledge, but there's a way to do it. Coming to the coach on the side and saying, "Hey, you might want to incorporate these couple things," is very different than interrupting a coach, getting in their face, telling the kids something different, confusing the kids, and now they don't really know who to listen to. You just have to trust whatever position you are now coaching that the other coach is doing a good job with those kids. The next one is going to be about coaches, actually this is going to be coach on coach crime, right? But it's when other coaches just call stupid plays for no reason that would be in a very nonsensical way in practice. Because usually what it is the coach has a little bit of ego, right? And they want to go out there and they want to get like a stop. So the offense will go out there in their normal formation as they would, and then the coach comes out in some stupid scheme or some all-out blitz or something that just doesn't make sense for the flow of the game. It's not strategic, it's not an actual live situation, it's not set up properly to make really any sense. When you're coaching together, the two sides of the coaches have to communicate, so they're running the same schemes to create game situations. And sometimes coaches' egos just get in the way, and it just makes a mess. All right, we got some good players ones coming up here. The next one is going to be when a player is a big hitter in practice, and then when it comes to the game, he just shrivels up. Everyone knows that kid, right? He will go out there, he's got his shoulder pads tucked out like this, you know, with the jersey over top, and there's backup wide receivers in, he's a middle linebacker, and he lays a smack down on some little receiver on like a hitch pass or something, and he's like all pumped. And then it comes to an actual game, and when an actual running back comes at him, he just shrivels up and misses. Everyone knows that guy. Just try and find someone your own size and try and be tough that way. All right, my next one's kind of broad, but I wrote it down, and I know exactly why I wrote it down, but it's parents that get involved. If you're a parent that wants to be involved, coach on the team, win the team. But otherwise, show up on game day, help out with concession or jerseys or, you know, doing the logistics side. But as soon as you have those parents that will come and watch practice and like throw little chirps and jabs at like other players or at their own kid, like just go. We don't need it. Just let us focus, please. All right, the next one is something I've talked about so many times on here, and that's going to be when players try and pick their own position, right? When we talk about coaches having an understanding of the game and where they think certain players will fit, they know what they're doing for the most part. Here's a good one. This goes a couple different situations. Number one is going to be when players are on the sideline of a game, just talking, not doing anything, not paying attention. It's annoying. You're coaching. You hear them chirping in your ear, talking about random high school shit behind you. Even worse, probably even worse for me to be honest, is when, you know, before a football game, you know, each team has half the field. On like the center field, the bench players from either team kind of line up, you know, there to like protect the plays, and so they can't see exactly what they're doing or who's going in and what subs and stuff are making. right? And when those players, those backups are just there and they're just talking, they're not focused on the game, they're talking about whatever girl on Snapchat and all that kind of stuff, right? It's just like when you're a coach trying to get dialed into the game plan for the game and you hear this like chirping in your ears, oh, it's annoying. Next one is going to be about players putting gear away. You have these grown men, right? And then they can't even handle the responsibility of putting gear away at the end of practice. It's the grade 12ers who've played 1 year and they're trying to tell the grade 10s or something to like go put the gear away. It's just annoying, man. Just lead by example, put the gear away, get it done, get in the locker room, get out. All right, now last one is a little tricky, and I get it. Sometimes players are a little shy, they don't want to seem dumb, but I promise you it is worse to tell a coach you don't understand and then have them go through it again than it is to tell a coach you do understand, not along, go in there and have no idea what the hell you're doing. So annoying, so annoying, so annoying. I know it's hard to reach, and jump out and say, hey, I don't know what I'm doing on this because, you look bad or, embarrassed in front of your peers, but just do it. Trust me, there's more than, if one of you doesn't understand, there's probably someone else that doesn't. Just say it. There you guys go. I went on a rant. As a football coach, it can be very frustrating at times. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We put out 2 videos every week. Subscribe for those videos. Thanks for watching.